Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, I'm back again. Golly, man. Woo, back with another video. Check this out. Just leaving Tractor Supply. But what I wanted to do was, I don't know, I got it. Do I need to share this information with y'all? I'm just trying to see, should I even share this information? Check this out. Okay, you know, people be talking about how there's a lot of people out there scamming people for they, you know, just trying to get money out of you about these dogs, trying to sell you a little pipe dream and stuff. And a lot of people saying that ship semen, you know, talking about shipping semen versus fresh semen, versus being there in person, you know, just different scenarios when it comes to doing good business. And I actually had someone hit me up and was inquiring about, you know, my stud to prime time. All right, now check this out. Now, me personally, I tell anybody, once we make the deal, we're gonna make sure everything is legit. That means the number that you calling me from is gonna be legit. I will FaceTime you, show you the dog. You lock that dog in or whatever, you about to. If I have to, I'll pull him out. FaceTime myself so that you'll see it's me before any deals or anything transpire. Because I like for the people that believe in my program to deal with me, my main objective is to help you feel real comfortable in offering my service to you. Okay, now when I say that, say for instance, I need to ship the semen to you. You know how a lot of people say, man, they could have gave me any kind of semen. You know what I'm saying? It could have came off a different dog. Man, that dog, I don't think that's the right semen. So I like to clarify a few things, that I try to separate myself from other breeders. Not saying that it may be some breeders out there that do it, but just based off myself. And I take into consideration, I have had semen shipped. You know what I'm saying? And I just go through it, you know. Hey, I'm taking a chance. At the end of the day, we're taking a chance. How do you feel talking with the person with the stud? How do you feel? Do you feel comfortable talking to them? How are they treating you? Do you feel like a little suspect, like maybe they ain't all the way 100? You know what I'm saying? There's all different type of things that can play in your mind. And when dealing with me, I like to ease your mind in any doubts that you may have when it comes to doing a stud. For instance, you hit me up, you done already locked the dog in. And as long as you hit me up prior to letting me know that female has started coming in heat, she started bleeding. Now you have given me the heads up to be prepared to get ready to ship some semen to you. All right, now how I do it is, ease your mind. This is what I always guarantee the option. I prefer you to do it unless you just refuse to do it. Once you are ready, so just say for instance, you ready to get your semen shipped, you done hit me up, we done did the transaction, everything is finished. Now this is where my part of easing your mind comes into play, and what I like to do. I like to FaceTime you. And the reason being is, I like to load that mail up, whether it's me or whoever taking them to the vet. Once we take them to the vet to get collected, I'll FaceTime you. FaceTime you while I'm there. We're gonna box it up and everything. You know what I'm saying? On FaceTime, you're gonna see everything going on. And at that point right there, what I do is, when I label it or whatever, or sign it, put some type something on there, let you know that you seeing it live right there at that moment before that package is being shipped out. So it won't be no little old switcheroo doing some old stuff, old crazy stuff. I like to know that I want you to have a peace of mind whenever you hit me up. I will FaceTime you. We'll go to the vet, show you I'm taking the dog in the vet. If you want to be on FaceTime with me the whole time I'm at that vet, and we're gonna be FaceTiming the whole time we're at the vet. You see what I'm saying? Because this is a peace of mind. That way you may not be able to travel. I'm gonna make sure that you feel comfortable with the dog there. You're gonna hear me get up there and call the dog out by name to the vet. They already gonna know who it is anyway. Take him to the back, pull him, do what they gotta do. And see, I normally keep some boxes already down on deck. So if I had to get something shipped out or whatever, but we already be prepared. So had an understanding that way, when the time comes, you actually seen the whole process taking place. That way, when I ship it to your vet or to you, however you're going to do it, but I always prefer the vet. But that's going to be always on the person that's purchasing the semen, the collection from me. Let's just go with the collection. So I like to go live with you, so that way you can see everything. So that way, if you feel uncomfortable about anything, you let me know, and I make sure that I can make sure I ease your mind about the whole situation. That's just how I prefer to do it. So that way you never have doubts about the breeding that took place. And like I tell anybody, I always like to ship it to your vet. So that way your vet can go ahead and do analysis on the semen. When they get there, they can let me know, or let you know that, hey, this semen is good. That way you can hit me up, shoot a little quick text, semen good, process taking place. Versus, you're getting that dog on tape, you got doubts in your mind. Was the semen any good? Was my female? Or how did I do? That's why I always like to ship to the vet, so that way it take all the doubt out. They say the semen is good, boom, no problem. Made the breeding, keep me up on it. We just go from there. I like to be more of, checking with the person that I'm dealing with, so they get a better understanding and a better feeling of me. Because I only have one objective and one goal, and that's to help you have ease your mind and also give you what you ask for. The right semen from the right dog and some production on the ground. That's my whole objective. So that's why I say anytime you're dealing with me, when it comes to making a breeding, that's even purchasing a puppy from me. When that time comes and trying to purchase a puppy, before you drop a deposit down on a puppy with me, we gotta talk. We got to talk. That number that I always put on the screen whenever I'm getting ready to do something to that magnitude, we gotta talk, and at some point we gotta FaceTime. So that way I prefer you to FaceTime me, so you can see the same person that you see right here in the videos is the same person that you sending this money to, and you believing in my program, so that we can make sure it's not like, oh, I sent it to you, this, that, another. Did you see me? Did you talk to me? Did you call the number that's on the screen? No, you didn't. So that could be anybody. That's somebody scamming you, and that's the last thing I'm gonna do is scam anybody when it comes to stuff like that. Also, another thing that I always do, and this is how I work, where I try to break down and try to explain different things with people. You lock in a puppy. You send your deposit, you lock in a puppy, and something happened to that puppy on my end, before it's time for you to receive that puppy, I will refund your money, deposit and all. That's the only time I avoid the non-refundable. That's the only time I avoid it myself. If it's something that fall on my end, I will return it. If you put in early on the pup and the breeding didn't take, and guess what? I'm sending your deposit back. So that's just like how I like to work, because I don't like to, I know people got the using their hard-earned money, and I just don't want to be one of the ones that put you in a bind because on me trying to be greedy. Because to me, I just love breeding the dogs. I love producing great dogs and stuff, and and I like to be able to share my production with the people that like the same thing I like. So that's the reason I try to do that, to ease your mind. So if you ever get to the point where you would like to stud to my males, or you would like a puppy, once that time comes, right now, no puppies right now, but once that time comes, I'm the type that I have to make sure that I talk with you, or if I'm not talking with you, I'm FaceTiming you, so that we will have a peace of mind, because it has to be done in order for the person that's dealing with me, dealing with my brand, dealing with my reputation, to understand that this here means more to me than scamming somebody over a couple of dollars. So I just want to come on and share that tip, so if you're ever dealing with me, you have a better understanding that I will make sure that I keep up with everything whenever you lock in on a puppy, or if you lock in on a stud, that we do have to visually like do a FaceTime or talk on that phone, and making sure that you understand where you're getting it from. You see that the same person is the same person you see in the videos. So I just want to come on and talk about that real quick. But again, y'all, I'm still producing these videos. I'm dropping videos for 2024. Some of them may have a little length to them. Some of them may be short video. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be consistent and trying to drop videos, drop knowledge. Sometimes I might get a brain freeze, don't know what to talk about. But as long as I'm on here talking to y'all, that's what really motivates me the most. For the people that actually believe in me and believe in my program and watch what I'm doing and see my journey and just follow me in my journey along the way to some bad bulls. At the end of the day, I'm trying to produce some bad bulls, and I just want y'all to be here to witness this, because we most definitely coming. And I got, man, it's like I don't even like talking about it. My whole thing is I don't like to talk about it. I like to be about it, and we're gonna stick to that right there. Again, y'all, for everybody that's tuned in and watching the video, thanks for watching. When we get to this house, gotta feed this puppy, and just stay tuned. That puppy will be coming soon, hopefully within the next, maybe about another, well, I don't want to put a time on it, and then y'all looking for it and I don't deliver. So hopefully the next couple weeks or so, may get a chance to pull him out, let him be seen. I'll show you some pictures of him when he was first born. But again, y'all, hey, E.A.R. Bullies, Accelerated Bullies on Instagram. Go check me out. Hey, like I told y'all, good business is the only business that I know, and I stand on that. Thanks for watching.